What's good, everybody? Today we finally have some amazing updates and news for all our Wuthering Waves fans out there, because the Cyberpunk collab is imminent. It is on its way. It is coming very soon, and I believe we have had official confirmation of the characters that will be involved in this collab right here. We have a tweet from someone known as Wendy Lee, who says, Cyberpunk X Wuthering Waves, Lucy and Rebecca, tagging Edgerunners and tagging Wuthering Waves. Now you might be thinking, Cap, this is a 500 like tweet from yesterday from someone called Wendy Lee VO. Who is this person? Well, I will tell you. Wendy Lee is a renowned American voice actress and ADR director who served as the voice director for the English dub of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Yes, in addition to directing, she provided voice work for the series, including the role of the AI teacher. So we have the actual official voice director for the English dub of Edgerunners basically out here confirming the characters that we are going to be playing for this collab. And the fact that she's announcing this like now, I highly suspect we're going to see some more information in the anniversary livestream for 3.3, and dare I say, an actual reveal date for this collab for potentially, I'm going to assume at this point it's going to be 3.4. I'm assuming right after the anniversary, after 3.3, 3.4, we're going to have a Cyberpunk Edgerunners collab. Oh my god, this is it. The marketing is starting. The ramp up is starting. It is finally here. I know a lot of people have been waiting even since the end of like 2.7. They haven't touched 3.0 yet. They're coming back specifically for this collab because it is such a huge deal. We can see here, they first announced the Cyberpunk collab on the first anniversary, okay, the 19th of April. It has almost been an entire year, okay, since we had this peak announcement. Do we all remember? Wait, hey Solon, do we all remember this? I need to see Solon again this anniversary stream or I'll cry. I will cry. I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is one of my favorites. It was so good. It was short, but it left such an emotional impact on a lot of us, and we're also excited. And we know the Edgerunners theme and the Cyberpunk theme absolutely definitely fits that niche for 3.0. I do know, however, there are some people who might feel a certain way that the fact the man David isn't going to be there in the collab. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's going to be a couple of people, or maybe a lot of people, who are a little bit upset that David is not there. Okay, Wuthering Waves, Wuthering Wives, of course they're going to have two women for a collab and not a dude, okay? I'm very sorry to all the David wanters who will not be David havers. I at least think it would have been cool to maybe have like David's jacket. Imagine having David's jacket and being able to put it on Rover. Oh my god, the amount of people that would spend money just to have David's jacket on Rover, I feel would sell more than like any banner. Am I crazy? I genuinely feel that would sell more than any banner. Just being able to purchase David's jacket for Rover would on its own be insane. Please, Kuro, I beg, if you're not gonna have David in this collab, at least bring his jacket in. At least give us something, man. At least give us something of the boy. We need it, okay? We need it. We're gagging for it. Kuro would never do that. Kuro would never have dudes in their game. Well, you say that, but then for Punishing Grey Raven, just last year, they had the Devil May Cry 5 collab, which I played, I experienced, and I pulled in. You can see one of my most popular videos on my channel. I spent $500 pulling on Fate for Virgil and Dante, PGR and DMC5. And this is why I'm like really excited overall for this collaboration, okay? Because I know from experience of trying out Punishing Grey Raven's collaboration for Devil May Cry just how much love care and attention they put into their IP collabs, bro. They put the entirety of Virgil's motivated combo into punishing Grey Raven. You're able to do it. You're able to actually achieve it. I swear they put like 90% of the actual like movesets into this game, into PGR. Like, it's absolutely unreal. Like, it feels so good and it was so great. And the events that they had at the time as well was incredible. Okay, they had the Virgil boss fight. Here we have like Dante fighting with Virgil. They had the style system as well. Okay, the classic style system of DMC5. This was so unbelievably cool. This was so incredibly peak. The sheer amount, bro, we have a full-on Virgil fight in this. The sheer amount of love, care, and attention that went into this was just astronomically off the charts. So now I'm sitting here wondering, man, obviously Edgerunners isn't an existing game, okay? It doesn't have a game to take combat design and movesets from. It doesn't have that, right? It's its own IP, and I'm really curious of just how much work and effort Kuro is going to have to put in to design actual whole movesets for these new characters, putting them in a 3D environment and seeing what's going to happen. I want to see all I just can't even fathom what they're all going to look like and what they're all going to be. Like, for DMC5, we at least have, like, a reference, right? Like, we know what Virgil looks like. We know what Dante looks like, what their moves look like. And Kuro did such a good job of replicating it and put it in the game and making it feel awesome and making it feel really goddamn cool. And I'm wondering, how are they going to do that for Edgerunners? And I really think they have the option to cook, or they have the option to flop. It's gonna be one or the other. It's gonna be absolutely amazing, or it's gonna be very, very questionable. It's gonna be one of the two. But again, back to this whole point of Lucy and Rebecca being the official characters for the Edgerunners collab. Confirmed, it's there, written in stone. I know Kuro Games can absolutely cook when it comes to their collaborations. I know just how much they really want them to succeed with IPs they truly love. And who doesn't love Edgerunners, okay? Who doesn't love Edgerunners? And we know, like, Solon loved DMC. He loves DMC5. And it was very evident when we got the release of this. Everything from Dante and Virgil. And also, the fact that I believe you got a copy of Dante for free. I can't remember. Or maybe it was the other way around. Or maybe it was like you got a copy of, like, Virgil for free. It was one or the other. I can't remember. So I'm going to assume as well, just going by what Kuro Games has done in the past for their other collaborations for Devil May Cry, that either Lucy or Rebecca is going to be free. I'd hazard a guess it would be Rebecca. I'd hazard a guess. Maybe you pull a copy of Lucy, you get something of Rebecca, okay? We're gonna absolutely mog Honkai Star Rail Fate collab, okay? Fate collab part 2. Oh no! It's the battle of the collabs this year, and Kuro Games is absolutely holding back bloody no punches with this one. Absolutely ridiculously no punches. Again, look at the app. Bro, I just want y'all to know, Punishing Grey Raven, this is 15 minutes long. It takes 15 minutes to go through the entire moveset of Virgil. Bro, 15 minutes to show you the entire moveset of Virgil alone in the collab. And you're telling, bro, how can there be any doubters? How can there be any doubters when they're caring this much? Replicating the moves, making sure they get all of that shit in there. This is gonna be an astronomical cook on another level. I'm saying, I'm manifesting it into being. I'm manifesting it into happening, okay? This will be the cook of the absolute year, of the whole, of the Gacha legacy, okay? Collab to be discussed. Collab that will be discussed through time immemorial. Okay, Cyberpunk Edgerunners Wuthering Waves. I will be covering every single update about this along the way. So if you want more information about it, make sure to subscribe right now. What are you doing, okay? Subscribe for peak content, and I will be going live later on today to discuss this further with my stream, with my chat, with you guys. So come on over and say hi as well, wherever you like to watch streams. I appreciate it. See you guys on the next one. Peace!